No, let's go split.
Can we split? All right. So, 45 minutes.
Well, that.
Yeah. And we're up and running. What? You should just use the iPhone by itself.
I have no.
No, you connect to the Wi-Fi, bro, on your iPhone.
All right, we're live. It is time for the big bucket debate. Look at here, we got the GT team. How's it going, everybody?
But hey, before we go into how's it going, you can suck with your 2 buckets. No. If you're here right now, it is the Garage Therapy Week, and we have seen everything under the sun soon. We got mad content coming out. Right now, 20% off on the House of Rags. If you go on, add it to the cart, 20% off. But also, tomorrow, 11 to 3, 940 Murphy Road in our bay. That, remember, this is premature. This is the first time we filmed anything in this, like, it's ours. So we're adding, we're realizing, we're understanding. 11 to 3, come here. We're gonna do giveaways. We're gonna do, hopefully we're gonna do, I gotta go buy stickers and stuff to do little pullouts. We're gonna do garage therapy giveaways. You get to meet you guys, but also Ivan LaCroix and Sylvie. They'll be here tomorrow. The man himself. So be here tomorrow, 11 to 3. If you're gonna bring us donuts, my favorite is like the chocolate filled. Don't bring me one. Bring me
Players.
steak.
What is that? Players, Boston creams,
No,
or
Boston
something. What are those
creams.
called? Those
Bring
are
them
good.
a donut because they haven't had an American donut yet. They do love pancakes. And then that's it. Let's have a good time. It's been a good week.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yes. It's been an eventful week, full and very packed in.
What do you think about this
I
week?
feel like I'm carrying another child.
That's the food.
Because you ate?
All of the pancakes, the food. But no, it's been an amazing week. We've done a hell of a lot of content.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Demoed a hell of a lot of products. Answered a hell of a lot of questions.
It's been a hell of a lot.
Hell of a lot.
Yeah. So let's talk about Jamie's gluttonous moment yesterday. So listen, guys, Jamie the cleaner doesn't eat a lot. Would you say he doesn't eat a lot? He's very reserved.
Yeah, he's very reserved.
He's very reserved. You and us, we eat because we're hungry. This guy's like, I'm not. Last night, we go eat a steak. He gets a porterhouse. It had to be like 22 ounces.
Yeah, 26.
26.
ounces.
He eats his porterhouse. I couldn't eat my steak because it was too bloody, so I gave him half of my steak. Eric gives him half his steak. This guy, this ninja, ate 60. It had to be close.
Yeah,
to
it was close to 50
ounces of steak. And
Yeah.
you know what he did that blew my mind? I'm still hungry, guys. Bring out the cake.
Yeah,
So
ate
he
the
eats the cake.
What a steak.
He eats the
Sides?
the sides.
The sides,
He eats
yeah.
the Brussels sprouts.
It was magical, that steak.
But yeah, it was a good week. We went to the cigar lounge. I've never been to it. I guess you have to have exclusive. James took us. SNS. Shout out to SNS for hosting us. It's been a pleasure. Appreciate you, SNS. Awesome group. Wild time.
Nice.
So James is like, we're gonna go smoke a cigar. We ended up at this Humphrey Bogart cigar lounge,
Yeah,
right? It
pretty
looks
much.
like a
Yeah.
movie,
Yeah,
like
looks like a movie.
Carlito's Way. Like you're gonna get capped, or you need to know someone to get capped. They divided. This is the first time I understood the class system to its fullest. They got the broke cigars on the left wall when you walk in for the normal people, right? You come in.
That's where we went.
That's where we went. We went to the broke cigar section, and then Eric hides into Narnia.
A wardrobe of a wardrobe.
The wardrobe inside of a wardrobe. Got another cigar. It was nuts. It was a
Ladies
wild.
and gentlemen, says Chicago can't do pizza, but they know steak.
Hey, Chicago steak is better than your trash
Chicago
pizza.
steak is nuts. So you know what else is nuts? Garage Therapy is 20% off. 2 more days.
Yeah,
Today
2 more
and
days.
We're
tomorrow.
going to get 2 more days of
So that probably won't happen again for a
No.
long time.
No,
So
no,
if you
for a
want
while.
to try Garage Therapy, you better get in there
15%
and get you
offer.
some. We've demoed. What have we demoed this week?
Dude, listen, I'm telling you right now, every ceramic coating has a few videos on it. We did tire serum, we did dash serum, and trim serum. We did decon, we did snow foam, we did shampoo,
Yeah, man.
we did panel prep. He uses the hose off the panel prep. Like, I've never seen panel prep be used on tires. used on tires,
Yeah, everything.
everything,
He
everything,
did everything. Yep.
everything. We saw Corey mar the paint that we worked hard to polish.
Yeah. Corey's here. He says those buckets are massive. So, Maz, what do we do this morning that required a bucket of such caliber?
I really wanted to prove the point. I thought, let's elevate Eddie's game and get him some real man buckets, right? Where he can't miss them.
We did fill up 2 buckets. I think the big bucket debate here has to do with what I saw yesterday.
Yeah. What do we see?
I'm gonna be honest.
Ah.
Okay? I'm gonna be honest. Listen, internet, there's 2 things you don't do in life. Number 1, when you come to somebody's house that does rinseless for a living, would you know me for rinseless?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. What would you know me? Like, what's
Well,
my
shut up with that.
I love it. I love it. I truly love rinseless. When I saw this ninja double dip of mitt,
It was muscle memory.
no, he walked from here to Walmart, grabbed the bucket of water, dip, rinseless, rinse. I was confused. Walk me through that nonsense.
Well, look, don't know about what is dirty at your neck of the woods.
Yeah.
But we feel that when the car is sufficiently dirty, regardless of whether you're using rinseless or not, it's a good idea to rinse out your wash meter if you're using one.
Yeah, I disagree.
Now, I know you do.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm telling you.
100%.
I'm telling you how to do it.
I 100% disagree. Listen. If we do a pre-wash, would you agree? All right, hear me out. Okay.
Okay, well, let's start out. Because Diamond Dan has a great question. What is everybody's definition of 2-bucket method? Because I use 1 bucket for the wheels.
You gotta
one
talk
for
louder.
the
I can't hear
paint.
you.
If it's the car super dirty, just as a pre-wash, So let's define what is a 2-bucket wash. Because if you think about 2-bucket wash, we actually do a 2-bucket wash. One for
You got one
wheels,
for the
one
wheels,
for paint, and y'all do 2
Okay, that's
buckets.
a great question. I'll define my 2-bucket wash method, and you guys can define yours.
Yeah.
All right.
Deal? My 2-bucket wash method is rinseless, wheels. Now the wheels, sometimes I don't add water because I spray off the tool, right? Because I feel like, do I really need water in my bucket if I'm gonna use the lubrication of the soaps, right? And I clean my thing. That's the only time I ever use 2-bucket method. What's your definition of 2-bucket?
Well, the mistake.
Oh, no.
Okay, here we go.
No mistake. What's your definition 2-bucket?
2-bucket for us is essentially 3 buckets.
Yeah.
So 1 dedicated for wheels because the buckets do get quite dirty, and you don't want to be wasting time cleaning out your wheel bucket before you wash the car and all that stuff, which is a waste of time. You have an extra bucket, and then for the contact wash, you have 2 buckets, the dedicated wash and a rinse.
Yeah.
Now, I think where the confusion is coming in is you hybrid wash
Everything.
When what we were doing yesterday was rinseless washing because the car had already been cleaned by someone else before we'd even re-cleaned the car.
I would agree, but even if in
So-
winter, I disagree. I agree and disagree with you. Because remember, I told you yesterday.
Eddie's like changing the goalposts.
No.
Just what I did.
No, because I told Miles yesterday. Now, can we sweat? No, I told you yesterday. I said, look, if it's winter, we have no water.
Sure.
We have no. I can't go rinse it off, and the car is caked.
Yeah.
Even then, I use 1 bucket. I pre-spray with rinseless. I use my rinseless, dip it back in, and keep it moving. That disgusts you. I saw
With
by your face.
one wash meter.
Yeah.
1 wash meter.
Why not? I don't need 20 wash meters to wash 1 car.
I think there's too much dirt film
Disagree.
going into the bucket, regardless of who's
Well,
rinse
But,
that you're
but
using.
also, you polish nearly every car you touch.
No, that's also yes and yes.
Oh,
and.
here goes the goalpost.
No.
Here comes the
You
goalpost.
made a statement that I polish every car. Yes, but I don't polish my
I said
car.
almost.
Almost. Okay, I agree with you. I agree. But look, also to your point, Lava Cosmetica created Palladium as a pre-wash
Why did they do that?
because in film, rinseless wasn't enough to take film off, and I already know that because if you think about where rinseless came from in the U.S. All right, hear me out.
Have you just conceded that we've just
No.
won the debate?
No, I still use 1 bucket. I still use 1 bucket.
But answer the question: why did a great brand,
Yeah.
right, amazing brand, create a dedicated pre-wash for the rinseless. Why?
Because, okay, yes, I'm going to answer.
Yeah.
We were tired of using APCs that some of it wasn't rinsing off, and they wanted something that had non-ionic surfactants that was high pH to be coupled with rinseless in order to fulfill the job of a pre-wash.
That's all filler speak.
I know. I don't
Right.
care. Hey,
Right.
So
Why?
in short version.
What is the main reason they created a pre-wash for rinseless?
I just explained it.
Because the dirt film's too much.
Yeah,
For a
it
rinseless on
overwhelms
its
the
own
rinseless. Yeah.
to
It
do
does,
the
okay.
job safely.
No, there's
Therefore,
how
having two buckets, if you don't have a pre-wash and you're just using rinseless, the traditional rinseless method that Ivan's been going on about for 40 years,
Yep.
right? In my point of view, you need a rinse.
I
bucket.
always said no, never. I don't believe in that.
The
No,
only time
never.
I've
I never
ever
believe in
used is just one bucket with rinses.
Yeah,
And
but
I've got
I've been
20
always
cloths
taught-
in the
that.
rinses.
Even back in the day, I've been always taught
badly.
no,
Badly.
no. I've been always taught APC. Always taught rinseless doesn't mean that you don't rinse the car off. It just means
No.
that the final step is rinseless.
And we're not talking about the final step.
But
We're
even
talking
for
about
me,
how many
if I use a
buckets
car with Palladium, I'm using one bucket, maybe a pre-spray of sort, right? And I'm using Palladium as my pre-step because it cleans.
you need.
It's
Yeah.
not- we're not discussing, again, your filler.
But I
filler
still
ones
use
now.
one bucket, no matter what. One bucket. Ask Jamie. Jamie, have I
Mm-hmm.
ever used two buckets for rinseless?
And maybe you need to use maybe one massive
Yeah,
bucket.
maybe you get away with one big one because then you've got enough quantity of water mixed with the
I just don't
emulsified dirt.
understand how we could go back and forth saying the same thing where two buckets are not even worth your
So
time.
Maz and Roger, we a lot of brands have preached a long time, believe in the science of the rinseless wash. Where do you fall in line with the science?
We believe in the science, but as with any chemical, there's limits, right? And there's only so much. This is why concentration matters, right? So and this is why dilution ratios matter, because if a 1 to 256 could do every single little bit of can handle heavy dirt films, right? Then yes, I would agree with you that you wouldn't need two buckets. But when you have a heavy dirt film, that's when you need the second bucket. Where I agree with you,
Let me hear that.
if it's light to maybe medium dirt films, right, which is how I tend to use my rinseless, then yes, I would use one bucket.
'Cause you
However,
can get away with
if
it.
it's a dirty dirt film,
I'm using Palladium first.
Even
yeah,
with-
but whether it's Palladium or another brand
Or Hybrid Wash,
is immaterial.
It's not though, because one, you require rinsing off. One says
But you're making hybrid washing the standard now.
I'm making it a standard because
You're
I want
moving
to.
the
I got to
goalposts.
soak this up. By the way, garage sale 20% off. Snow foam B3.
Check out that rinseless.
You want to know about a wild hybrid wash since we're on the same page right
Yeah,
now?
yeah.
Since you agreed with me,
Yeah.
You want to know about a wild hybrid wash? Let me tell you something. Snow foam B3 or decon? Decon, hammer. Snow foam B3, rinse wash. Snow foam B3, let it sit, let it cook, let it do, and do your wheels too at the same time because we learned that yesterday, right?
Yep.
Yep.
You bang,
And we
bang,
did
bang,
it
bang,
on
bang.
this.
Yeah.
And we did it on
Video
this.
coming out soon on
Pure
this.
straight
This-
snow foam, no decon or nothing.
Nothing.
All snow foam.
You
handled
let it
this
ride,
way.
and then you come back and you rinse that off and you do it. Hybrid washing is good because the final step, I don't want to introduce water again.
I love hybrid washing. I think it's a good method. However, we're talking about rinseless washing,
Yep,
the
for life.
traditional way.
For life.
Rinseless wash for life.
And now we've won the debate.
No, you didn't win the debate. I disagree with you. I'm always going to disagree with needing. When I saw two buckets yesterday, I almost shut the live. I almost shut the. The crazy thing is, Maz walked away and Roger's like, I'm like, what is happening? Walk me through what I just saw.
William figured it out. He says he doesn't even use buckets.
What?
Doesn't even use buckets, just spray it or
He
what?
just
Wait,
foam- I
wait,
guess he
time out. Let's
foams.
talk about that. What does he mean? He doesn't use.
Yeah.
What do you
buckets?
think about the no bucket method?
It just, I'm guessing. he just
I,
sprays it
William,
on.
I'm sorry.
I'm guessing he pre-washes, rinses it off, foams, throws the mitt on, foams the mitt, and keeps going.
Actually, that could work.
I'd hate to inspect his paint and tell him the
Oh
truth
my
about
goodness.
what's actually happening.
Will said he doesn't use any buckets.
That's what I'm guessing. I don't know his procedure. William, if you want to drop what is your bucket list method, that'd be great.
I would. Okay.
So what we're really talking about is the ethos of detailing. And the ethos of detailing is reducing the potential of damage and
Right.
maintaining finishes. So if we're maintaining finishes, then we need to take precaution, right, and not take liberties with the.
But there is
precautions we
no
take.
science backing up. You're a guy.
There
of
is no
science.
science.
But you're a guy of science. You're a guy of science,
What
right?
do you mean there is?
There is
science?
no science.
This is science.
No, hear me out. There is no science saying that if I dip my bucket of solution into a clear bucket of water and rinse out before I go in, that I will reduce marring. Because at the end of the day,
No, that's not correct.
That's not correct.
Because
That's
some
incorrect.
guy could come on and
There's
do what
empirical
Corey did.
evidence showing that two
Dude,
bucket
but what I'm
method.
telling you is that no, what evidence? What evidence?
Well, if there was no evidence, if there was no reason to have two buckets, so why did they even come into existence?
They did it so everyone could look cool, dipping water into
Oh,
water,
right. So
squeezing it out.
it's to look cool.
Hey guys, so I do the, you know, Bob from Chemex created this thought. I will die swirl.
Die swirl for
He
someone.
had 5 buckets up, and he went, and this is like, I don't know, he was just trolling everybody. He went from the soap to the rinse to the rinse.
He will
Yeah,
die
but that's-
swirl. For
I
you.
will die swirl. What I'm saying is, you said something yesterday that was kind of profound, right? Remember we were talking yesterday about
Let's talk
chemicals don't damage cars, people do. But
Yeah.
you know what? When you were telling me that, we are talking about the marring of the paint. If I come into a car and I put pressure,
Yep.
and you say you use the same solution, but your pressure, like you know how to wash a car, you did light pressure. But was it the person
what
or
two buckets do though is mitigate the human being. Yeah. Right. So when you wash a vehicle, regardless of your method,
Mhm.
the reality is that there's dirt on the surface.
Yeah.
And whether you're using 1 mitt or 3,000 mitts, something is going to contact that dirt and agitate it.
yeah, I
And
agree
that's
with
where
that. I agree with
The
that.
mitt comes in, the chemicals.
Then why
come
have
in.
grit guards if they don't do their job?
No, what are you talking about?
No, because I'm
You're
talking
like
about.
jumping from
Because
one
look-
topic to
Let's just if you talk about the simple science of it, it's, if you want to put it down to the most simplest form, it's saturation. So if you were to, so let's just take the buckets out of it. Let's just work out. You have a glass of I don't know, some sort of drink, right? And you have a normal glass of water, empty, right? If you dip something in from that drink and you put it into that water and you wash it out, you're increasing the amount of that bottle in the other one.
Okay,
And that's
I see,
just
that makes
talking about
sense. That makes
quantity or
sense.
something.
That makes
right?
sense.
Now you start putting the actual grit that the actual media is actually picking up, and you're dropping it in there, right? You're dropping it in that one, not in the other one. So you're basically trying
then
to reduce the saturation.
What you
of
said would be true if it was soap. We're talking rinseless.
soap
if
and
rinse-
grit.
well, okay,
If rinseless takes the weight of the no, he just said something. I gotta talk about it right? Before you say. I know.
I'm going to get a drink.
Yeah, go get a drink. You
Has break.
You said he's gone. He's gone. You said it's saturation. If rinseless by nature has polymers
Yes.
that take the weight, because that's what it does. A lot,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It takes the
My
weight
seals
of the
picked
grit,
it all up and
drops it to the bottom of the bucket. Then your whole
But
whole science is
statement,
debunked.
rinseless by nature, is false.
What are
See,
you saying? What?
Your statement, if rinseless by nature has polymer, rinseless by nature doesn't have polymer. Now, the first rinseless was a polymer,
Mine
as
has
far as
polymers.
I'm aware, right?
Mine has polymers.
But not everyone's does.
Okay, so now that makes sense.
what's
So
in
now we
yours
have to
then?
get
Well,
specific.
tell us a little bit about GT rinseless and the GT rinseless
Yeah,
philosophy.
let me
How
go
about
get
that?
it, guys. We're getting heated in here, and I'm about to fight everybody.
Everybody sit down. I'm gonna need everybody to calm down. All right, Matt, tell us a little bit about the
So
GT
our
rinseless.
rinseless solution is primarily surfactant based. There is some clever classifications that
Here you go,
happen with
Maz.
surfactants, right? That can be classified as polymers. So this does contain a few surfactant based polymers. It's just a classification. And the way that our rinseless works is that it will do multiple jobs. It will emulsify, it will lift, it will encapsulate. Therefore, when you put the solution in the bucket, it will attack the dirt in the bucket, and it will try and drag the dirt down to the bottom of the bucket. And the mycelial count, so the surfactants that are the short and long chain surfactants that are in the mix, will engulf the dirt and
take it to the
do
bottom.
its business effectively.
do
its
it.
business.
We got Moss talking like he's from the hood. So yesterday,
But-
you know what he said to us? We're gonna pull up. What's up, dog? No, he didn't say that. What are you gonna say?
but there's only so much of that product in there. So once you've run out of the amount of surfactants holding onto it, then you're going to start looking at like, where is it going?
So I think too, for that point, my point I was making was, and I think you made it. So now we're both right. Because I want to say it this way: we're both right. If you have a rinseless wash that's surfactant based, what you're saying by nature can be true. Because you're saying it does not, like the old rinseless built back in the day, pull everything down, right? Because you have more surfactants versus polymers. If a rinseless therefore has polymers, I'm using the words therefore because I know you want me to talk at your high. I can't, I got a high school education here. Therefore, if it does have both, it would be a safer wash experience with one bucket.
Potentially.
This is all potential, right? Because unless you test it on a panel, then a true surfactant-based rinseless, which will, at that point in
this
time,
is where empirical evidence comes into play.
you
right?
just used the word that blew my mind. What?
Because empirical evidence, i.e., you observe it, you
Undeniable.
record it,
Yeah. Okay.
and then it becomes empirically true. Is that if you compared our rinseless as an example, and if we made a hybrid rinseless, we would have to empirically prove that one's better than the other through testing and science. And the other way you can do that is by having large data sets, which is what we do, especially you being from the same industry that I was from.
Yeah, data's king.
Right? And you gather that information and you draw a conclusion.
So
This is how science works.
I know where you come. But
Not
science
hairstyle.
also means that hypotheses are meant to be broken. What you perceive to be
And
true.
the onus is on the person.
No,
and the onus is person, right? That's what
hypotheses are supposed to be proven.
they're supposed to be broken. No,
Proven.
proven. Every
Right.
hypothesis, they're supposed to be proven and broken. Because if he has a hypothesis that a cross-linking of a polymer would do X, Y, Z, what, and you got your own data, but then you big brain him and you're like, whoa, did you account for X, Y, Z? And he was thinking like there's an edge case that we missed. Then you broke his hypothesis. He was also true, but you're like, this is a better way. It would be the same thing how penicillin was made, right?
Yeah.
They're like, okay, we could use fungus from a turtle's anus to make a pill.
But your premise assumes that the rinseless is so good.
It's so
right,
good.
right? That
It's so good.
it's infallible, and that's not true.
I'm not saying it's invaluable. I'm
Because
saying it's so
if
good.
it was infallible, right, then we would never use any other product.
I'm shocked as to why you even use any other product. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding.
And there we get to the crux of the issue.
I'm kidding. The idea behind this
Taste
is that when we argue, right? First, we're showing respect because it's okay to argue.
Yep.
And you
Yeah.
don't have to
Yeah,
agree
of
with
course.
anybody.
It engages everyone.
I understand your point of view, right?
Yeah, I
and I think it
understand
has
yours.
a lot of merit.
And also, you only really see it from the
Mouthful, isn't it?
Default mode operation. That's a college.
it's the college
Your
degree.
DMO,
My DMO, what's up, dog? DMO, go.
your DMO is
We had a quick
Hybrid
loss in the
washing.
video. Sorry. I think that's a good time to hit the thing, and
happened?
that's the end of the debate. I'm wrapping it up.
Let's
Hug it out.
Hug it out.
Hug it out.
So
all
if
right.
you want rinseless, save 20% out right now at the House of Rags Garage Therapy Week. Remember, tomorrow, 11/3, be here. And we're going to do some giveaways. We're going to do on-site. And we have special guests, Ivan LaCroix and Sylvie here. So you can shake hands, kiss fingers, and talk rinseless. I do
What
want
we got
to...
to give away?
Huh?
What are we giving away?
They're giving away.
Oh,
Look at
we're giving
those.
away
Look at
polishers.
those.
Hey, if you don't know the Swirl Destroyer, it's a classic.
It is a
It is
collectible
the
now.
OG. Look, listen, guys. This was the first polisher we took credit for that we did not make. Shout out to Ivan.
Shout out to that.
Hey, but we do want to show you something that we learned yesterday.
yes.
And so we're going to bring the camera in. We have a section here on the car, and you taught us something yesterday. By the way, rinseless is still king. You taught us. I had to take that. You taught us something yesterday that I didn't know was possible, and I like us to show them because I was blown away by it.
Okay.
All right, are you ready with this camera?
I'm ready.
Bring her in. Let's
All
get
right, so
ready.
we'll get into some demos and we'll get into some Q&As. So if you want to start asking your big bucket questions to Eddie or Maz or whatever we're demoing here.
Yep, we're gonna demo this thing I learned yesterday. Let's grab this. Let's put it on the side. All right, I'm gonna go get it so I can show you.
Bye, big buckets. The big bucket's crazy. Oh, well, there was a question of where were we going to wash this big old thing? Look at this truck. Like, so we did, didn't we, Maz? Look at
Hey,
this.
Maz.
We did it.
Roger, we got.
This was the first Dodge. Maz is cleaned. What'd you think?
I really want one in the UK, but it's just too big. to
It's
drive.
too big. This thing is huge.
And then, do we have any more?
What do I think? I think it takes a
Yeah,
long
should have.
time.
Yeah.
To
All right, can you
clean
grab?
this
I'm gonna have to
huge
grab this
truck.
here.
We don't have such huge vehicles in the UK,
Mhm.
aside from buses.
So how did you have to? It's on the clock. We
All right, you
recorded it.
grab
My
one
show.
of
It'll
those
be
guys.
on the air a couple weeks.
Yep.
How did you have to change your normal process,
I
if
didn't
any,
change it.
to tackle this truck?
Maybe minor changes. So I got you guys to tackle the dirtiest areas of the vehicle first.
Mm-hmm.
So the arches, the lowers first, before I let you guys
Sorry
tackle
about the wobble
wheels.
camera.
Sorry, we got to stabilize this so Jimmy can get back to his situation here.
Yep.
Put it down. Good to go. All right. So tell them about.
Oh.
Oh, guys. Oh, so tell them what your finish your thought.
Yeah, so Jamie asked me what the process differential was. So I got the guys to tackle the dirtiest sections first, which is what my recommended wash method, or I believe to be the correct method, should be before they tackled the wheels. Because what would have happened as we're on the clock is they would have tackled the wheels,
Yeah.
which would have taken a much longer time
To do it.
to do it, and then start worrying about the dirtiest section.
We don't tell them everything because you got to go watch the video coming out
Yeah.
where they tackled the clock in an hour. Watch this monster of a truck.
Yeah.
Is this the biggest truck you both ever watched?
by far?
By
a long
By
way.
far, right? So this truck is lifted. I need help. My big back, I get on his back. He puts me up here. Because look how high this is. This is high. So we're going to walk through something yesterday that you guys blew my mind with.
Okay.
And we want to show them how to do it. Me and Roger, you're going to explain what it is. Roger and I are going to do it here.
Yeah.
So yesterday we were doing a black car. We had the black car and you saw it live yesterday. It was pretty wild times.
Yeah.
Right here, stand right here so they can see it. Pretty wild times. We polished it. We came out and we already did video on Chimera. We did video on Cerebus.
Yeah.
And what you said to us in the car while we were getting lunch yesterday, you're like, people sleep on
Authorus.
Orthorus. They see the word PPF
Yeah.
and they automatically think I can't use that on paint.
Correct.
Walk me through this gem because it's nuts.
So Authorus is a 2 to 3 year coating.
Yeah.
If you just use one layer, it will be 2 years. If you dual layer it, i.e. apply the second layer, it will be 3 years. It's a very easy to use coating. It's of the same strain as Cerberus, but with mild tweaks to make it more flexible. So the density of the coating is ever so slightly less. It's more flexible, which means it's really good on PPF.
And we're going to show you that tomorrow on the black car. But today, walk me through.
However,
what it does on
can
paint.
also be applied on paint.
So what does it do on paint that you've noticed and you told me about yesterday? We talked about saturation.
All our coatings will darken and saturate
Yeah,
the paint by default.
by default.
But I knew I wanted to install Authorus because it's incredibly slick and easy to use.
So we're going to show you how to do it right now on this white truck. You're like, yeah, it's a white truck, Eddie. Oh my gosh. Listen, we got a black car. We did it too. Wait for that video to drop. But right now we want to walk you through this car. You washed it.
Yep.
It's ready to receive a ceramic coat. There's zero protection on this monster.
Yes.
You could tell because it was holding on to grit like my bacon sandwich holds on to cheese. You start the process. What do we do first before we do this?
Just gonna get a panel.
I'm going to
prep.
panel wipe it down.
We're going to panel wipe it down. So
Just a spray onto the cloth. A couple of sprays on the cloth, and then wipe down.
is Corey watching? Corey, if you're watching,
Corey's watching.
Courage watch.
don't grip it and rip it, okay? You want to
Yeah.
take it easy for the streets. Do not grip it and rip it. And then again, get Orthorus right now, available at the House of Rags. This is a PPF coating. So the cool thing about shops or regular DIYers, if you have a car that has front clip PPF, where you're like, gosh, I got to use 2 coatings. Bam. If you have a car that's full PPF, you're like, okay, I could do 1 coating. If you could use it on glass too, am I right?
Yes.
You can use it on glass, plastic trim, etc.
You can even use it on glass PPF.
Guys, let's get shaking. Always shake, and the reason we shake, Maz, why? Why do we shake the coating?
Just to make sure all of the goodness is evenly distributed in the fluid.
All right, you shake it. Remember, up to 2 years. If you do 2 layers, it's longer.
Correct.
Right? Because film, you're building film, and that's another discussion for another day.
Yeah.
That's a debate waiting to happen.
Yeah,
That's another debate.
That's a
for another
debate.
time.
Well, we do that debate. I'm bringing everyone in the house. I'm bringing Jin Wong Kim. We're gonna do this. This is how it looks. And Jimmy, we have any questions?
Well, I just want to say I like what Eddie's doing there, because the first initial pour, you do want to saturate and prime
Here you go.
the
This guy,
this way.
this does a truck this size. You're gonna see it here, and it's enough based off humidity. And what I learned about the system is he could do the whole door. Wait times are about 1 to 2 minutes. If you're in higher humidity, you want to wipe off a little quicker. I think that's the only thing that we saw with this. Yesterday's humidity, the paint was finicky.
Yeah.
And wipe off was a little faster than regular times with this product. All right.
I just want to say as well, a good pro tip that Roger's demonstrated is that when you're at the top of the door card, you always go horizontally across the panel.
So Maz, question from Wes 23 Sut. Which of your coatings can be done outside, and would you use a topper with them?
All of our coatings can be used outside. And
Beautiful. And you can see he's going straight lines, straight smooth lines,
apply
back
Sigma
forth.
as your topper. You can apply CS as your topper, or you can apply Chimera as your topper. What I would say is, if you're applying the coating outside,
Just make sure
I
there's
would
any
avoid
overlap that I
applying
missed.
Chimera because of the wait time between
Covers that
the
section.
two separate coatings.
All right, guys, as he's doing this, you want to do a crosshatch pattern here. And then you apply as you need. And this bottle can do the whole truck. And even if it's a big truck, I will go over paint first. This is my thing, Maz. Let's look at this. Come over here. My thing is, anytime you do a ceramic coating, always do the body first.
Yes.
And then after the body, then go to glass. Because sometimes some paint might, I don't know what that black car was doing, but it was sucking the coat. It's like,
Yeah, it had sticky paint on the hood.
yeah, and it was doing weird things to the coating.
Yeah.
So a lot of people ask, can I use this on plastic? Can I use it on rims? Yes, 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 yes. You always do the paint first, especially on something this big with that bottle. And then whatever you have left over, do the glass, do the plastic. If your plastic is like this or texture plastic, I would use trim serum.
Or our new product that's coming to the house, Tartarus.
Tartarus. So there's other ways to get around the plastic.
Correct.
Instead of using a coating that I would probably leverage for glass, things of that nature. All right, you're up.
Yeah.
Talk to me about this.
So
what are you doing?
all I did, no pressure at all. You just
So
wanna take-
how long do we wait until we wipe?
well, it depends
1
on
to 2 minutes.
1 to 2 minutes, but you want to wait until it's a slight haze to
Can
it.
I try it just to
Yeah.
see how grabby it is? It's not grabby at all.
No.
So what I learned from the GT stuff is you just want to wipe to like
Level off.
Yeah.
level off.
So leveling isn't buffing.
Yeah.
And very little pressure, because Eddie loves film build, right?
Yeah.
The more pressure you apply, the more you're buffing off, the less film you're leaving behind for it to bond to the paint.
You're just
So-
taking the peaks off.
I want to touch on that again. So a lot of us level to remove as much. We're just leveling to actual level here. And then you would wait about 10 seconds more. And then you
I
do,
typically wait about 30 seconds, but in humidity like in this room,
yeah.
10 seconds is best.
So, and then you see the speeds he's doing. What we're teaching you is their way of doing this for their coatings. This is the best way. You want to do it with speed. And what speed does, why do we do it with speed?
It allows you to remove, if you go too slow, it allows the film to build up.
Yeah.
When you go fast, it takes it off quickly.
There you go.
There you go. Where's the coating at?
So good coating technique. You want fast hand movements with little pressure.
So here's what we got. For those of you who have PPF on your car, for those of you who have a hybrid of PPF and paint, for those of you who you want one coating in your shop to say, well, can I, will I, should I? I'm telling you right now,
Slickness.
this does it in spades. It actually blew my mind yesterday. I was like, I can't believe. I even told you, I was like, we're gonna put
Slickness
this on a
Yep.
car that we spent 4 or 5 hours on. He was like, trust me, bro. He said, bro, trust me. I was like, all right. And is it out there?
It is.
It is out there. Yeah, the charger is out there.
Is it out?
Can we split it?
We need to go check it. We're going for a ride here, guys. I want to show you this.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Where are we going?
We're going for a ride here.
Oh boy.
So we did this black car yesterday. And I'm telling you right now, we did it with this ceramic coating. And what we have here is this gem. Look at that.
I'm starring all y'all's questions.
Look at that.
So that's at
Too
24
far.
hours to cure
Too
as well
far.
now.
Look at that.
Too far.
Too far.
Too far? You suck, man. We should have used it without the thing.
That
I'm
doesn't.
kidding, bro.
That doesn't fix the Wi-Fi.
It's come back.
We're back.
But you can show it from there. Then.
Yeah, but look at this. We did this car with this. I just want to show them the work because they don't get to see the finished product.
Yeah.
All right, Jamie, what questions we got?
We got how. Oh, let's let the garage door close. How long do their coatings last once open?
We say up to 12 months, but if you chop, where's the camera?
Yeah.
Where's the camera?
Sorry, right here. Focus here.
So we say 12 months, but if you have a glove and get this finger and you chop the end off there and you wrap it over the dropper and then you close the lid and you put it in a cool cupboard, it
So
may
you're
last
saying-
longer.
Yeah, take this off.
Let's get closer. Let's show them this hat because I don't know what you're talking about. So you're gonna put a condom on it.
Yeah, essentially. Yeah.
Effectively, yeah.
So I take this.
Oh wow,
What a hack!
what a hack!
And then
And we
Bam.
call that the Andy Miles method
Yeah.
because he taught me it and he's an amazing detailer.
I look like Michael Jackson.
That's nuts. Wow. Take that one to the bank. What's your does the quick detailer have protection? How would EC rank the slickness?
Let me get you guys. Stand
Does-
back. Look at the camera here.
I know. What was it? Does
Well, the quick let me find that. Does the quick
Is it quick
detailer have
detailer got
protection?
protection?
How does EC rank the slickness?
Slickness is on this panel right here, and it's up there. And this was
Yeah,
as a
they-
spray and rinse.
that was used as a spray. It would be better if we wiped it.
Yes, it's pretty slick. It's real slick. Trying to get
Um,
us all in.
we have to stand back further.
Another quick detailer question. Does the quick detailer, oh wait, wrong one. Hold on. Let me go to this. I'm all confused. Which of your coatings can be done? Oh, we already done. Hold on. Let me find his other question. Will the quick detailer mask the properties of the coating in any way?
No, because our quick detailer only has 1 to 2 weeks protection, so it works with the coating as opposed to overrides the water behavior.
But Sigma, you would say it would help dyeing coatings by giving
Yeah.
more hydrophobics.
Well, our protective products almost behave like coatings in
Yeah.
terms of their performance.
Just not durability.
And really what you're sacrificing is just the durability. So
Okay.
when you apply Sigma, the water behavior is nuts.
Boom. Let me see.
It's not like the old some products where you apply it on there and all of a sudden the coating completely
Yeah.
changes. It works with the coating.
slick.
It's
Kevin Calf asked, is there 20% off in the UK for garage therapy?
No.
Only at the
We do
House
one-
of Rag.
GT does one sale a year.
One sale a year
And this was we did
in
this.
the UK.
We kind of went high because we do 15, but we did this because you're here.
Yep.
GT week.
Oh, good.
I can't see.
Oh, yeah, you can see.
What do you want me to look at? Like he's No, Roger, go in front. How are you gonna be so tall in my
Let me
body?
get out of the picture. I want to get out.
That's why I don't know.
Top 3 products you'd recommend for someone getting in the GT.
Snow Foam V3,
Decon.
rinseless wash, and tire serum. What's yours?
Decon, glass, tire serum.
Maz, what's yours?
Decon, tire serum, dash serum.
Dash serum. I didn't.
Here we go.
I didn't want to say dash serum.
Just because you've been saying it about
I'm not gonna
3
go
days
ahead- I'm
straight.
when the hammer drops, I need it in stock because it's gonna drop.
When the hammer drops, you
Coming
need
soon.
it in stock. Yeah, mine's Decon, Snow Foam, tire serum.
What other questions we got?
Corey said the QD Aspire, as it helped him get some bird bombs off the poop
What do
off
you
the
say?
car. He
I
said the
didn't-
QD Aspire. That's
It
it.
is good. Yeah,
That's all he
you
said.
did use it, didn't you? On the bird poop.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it.
All right,
Cool.
that's it. We got a lot more filming to do to get ready for tomorrow. We're gonna catch you tomorrow. We're gonna go live an event just so those that can't be here could be here tomorrow to see the buzz and hopefully see if we can raffle something online tomorrow. So we want to thank you all for tuning in today. Any final thoughts before we peace out?
Wes wanted to know about the snow foam real quick. He says, "Is that the pre-wash?"
Snow foam.
Yes, it's pretty much, yeah.
Break it down. What is snow foam?
What is snow foam? It's a detergent that you foam on the car to break down and emulsify any dirt, drag off the particles, and then when you pressure rinse the car off, you should have a relatively clean panel.
Correct.
Hitter helped us do this big old truck in under an hour. So snow foam, what do we call? Process accelerator. One of the process accelerators. in the
Rinseless,
GT
what do we
range.
call? One bucket man.
One bucket magic. Let's go. All right. There you go, everybody. The great bucket debate will never come to an end.
Nope.
It will rage
Ever.
on
No.
for centuries.
We'll argue tonight over cigars, and I'm just gonna zone out.
Yep,
Yeah.
you are.
But I just want to thank the boys for coming out and debating. Great debate, everybody.
I just want to say thank you
Good.
to everyone who's been engaging with us all week, coming
Yep.
onto the lives,
Mm.
asking the questions. We really appreciate it. We
Yep,
love
yep, yep.
interacting with our.
I think we're supposed to run a comment giveaway too. You want to run the comment
Yeah,
giveaway?
we'll do it. I promise. We'll
make
do
a
it tomorrow
short
morning. We'll do a short. We'll do a short and not.
All right, we'll run the comment giveaways. What the comment giveaways are, we already did the one for the beginning of the week, so we had one yesterday. If you left a comment on yesterday's stream, you're entered for spin the wheel, make the deal. And if you comment on today's live stream after this video ends, comment in the real comments, you'll be entered in another spin the wheel giveaway.
And then tomorrow in the live, we're gonna go live, and that's gonna be more. We can't manage the chat, so maybe I call Adamo, see if he can manage it.
Oh yeah,
And give me other thing. But we want you guys to be able to be here and
Yep.
see everything happening and see who came in live and things of that nature. So we will be going live, and we will help you be part of the raffle.
that's a good idea.
And we'll spin the wheel or something or do it in the comments because we appreciate everyone that's not close that comes on and supports us. It means a lot to us, and we're excited.
There you go. GT's in the house for the rest of the day and one more day.
Yeah,
and
one
that's
day,
it,
and
boys.
that's it. We're
We're
off.
getting
It's
to
been
the
a
end.
wild week.
It's been a wild week. So thanks everybody. We'll wrap this up and get out of here.
See you soon.
GT 20% off. Not
Rinseless
UK.
wash for life.
Rinseless wash for life.
For life.
That was a good little debate. And I think people really enjoyed it.